how do you maintain being like the nicest like person in the Doctor Who community?
All right, that's very nice.
Aiden said on the Crispy Pro episode that Crispy is the nicest YouTuber.
I was attacked, victimized, assaulted.
Let's bring in guest number 2. I almost said everyone's favorite just because it's my go-to thing. So
Wow. Wow.
It needs to
Everyone's
spread that
favorite
beef.
Australian Doctor Who YouTuber.
The beef between WhoTubers Josh Snares and Crispy Pro is getting out of control.
Going down.
Snares. Sorry, don't know me. Crispy.
Oh, Crispy Pro. Oh, you have that YouTube channel. Yeah, I've never watched it.
Oh, okay. Why are you here?
I'm here to see some of my really famous friends. You would know.
Oh, I'm here to see some mates from
Ground
Perth.
floor.
Oh.
Going down.
We're here for the 50% Doctor Who podcast.
Come on in.
50% podcast.
G'day, and welcome to a very special episode of the 50% Doctor Who podcast. To my left is the one and only, the lovely, fantastic Connor Hannum, who slept all fucking morning. To my right, we have two very handsome roosters, Crispy Pro and Josh Snares.
Hello.
Whoa. Round of applause soundbite. We're in Adelaide at the moment, which is really cool.
My hometown, baby.
Yes.
Old Adelaide.
Radelaide. Do you hate it when people call it Radelaide?
I've never really bothered by it.
Yeah, right.
I think we all say it kind of ironically here,
Yep.
but it's better than not saying it's shit.
Yeah, it's
a bit of a meme, you know?
Good meme. So Adelaide, if you don't know, is in South Australia. So Crispy Pro has come from Brisbane.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I did. But we call it Bris Vegas.
Oh, okay. What do we call Perth other than shit where we've flown from?
God, I don't know. It hasn't even got a cool name.
No.
We can make one right now.
What would it
Here
be?
we go.
They call it P City sometimes.
PC.
PC?
PC, politically correct city.
PC
culture.
The P City. The P City, the PC City.
Anyways, Connor and I have been lucky enough to be joined by two of the most iconic Doctor Who YouTubers out there. And we're in Adelaide for, can we say, Josh, that it is an age.
Yes.
You have turned 30. Well,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Tomorrow.
I'm still young and youthful and beautiful.
You
So
are.
your last day in
amazing.
your 20s.
I'm still technically. I'm happy with being 30, flirty, and thriving. So I will take it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You've been there for a long time, just in vibe.
I've been waiting for 30 for years. I've been 30 since I was 25.
But we had a lovely little party yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Out of 10, how'd you rate it?
I was so good. 10.
11.
Oh, sorry. 11.
Ooh.
Thanks, Matt Smith.
14.
Wow. Oh.
Oh.
15?
No, not that far.
Okay, cool.
Today, we are going to do our top 3 Doctor Who moments of all time.
All time.
It's going to be a moment.
It's gonna be a moment.
It's gonna be a moment.
Let's go.
Which, yeah, it'll be cool. A little bit of fun. Let's not take it too seriously.
Has anyone got any classic moments in there?
Mine will probably be purely the classic
We need
series.
that.
Oh
We need
my
that.
goodness, man.
Don't be mad when we don't say your favorite because we're making this up on the spot.
Yeah.
And that's how professional we are here.
But feel
Improv.
free to comment your free down below.
And to
we'll read
threaten
them.
us for hours.
And we'll judge them just as much as you're going to judge ours. That's how it goes.
We should say there's a bit of content being filmed today.
Yeah, so much.
Josh, walk us through what else is on the cards. A little bit of cross-channel stuff going on.
Yeah, there'll be a really hot and sexy video of all 4 of us in bed together on my channel where we're doing a quiz.
Oh my days.
As if this wasn't hot and sexy enough.
Yeah, if you want more of this, check it out on my YouTube page. Oh, yeah.
Maybe the shirts will come off.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You never know.
Maybe. Can that be in the title?
As long as you watch, maybe.
Maybe the shows will come off.
As long as you watch the ads and click my video and hit that subscribe button, anything could happen.
Love it.
True.
Chris, we're doing some shorts for you as well.
Yeah, just a few ticky-tocky things, a bit of thirst traps as well. We'll see what happens.
baby.
It's a very hot and steamy content day we're having.
It is. We're all in white as well.
Yeah.
Thank you to whoever it was that
There was
pointed
a
out.
good old meme.
When we did a Zoom pod with the 4 of us together, we all wore white, and it was a coincidence, so we all made sure we're all in white.
Yeah,
today.
unintentionally we all wore white, which is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love it. That's
Now-
like one
now
of
it's
my
just our
favorite
stick.
comments. Yeah, it's the shtick, you
It's
know.
our shtick,
It's
yeah.
a bit, you know.
How are you feeling about Doctor Who right now?
Oh, so,
This question again.
So good. I remember just
Caring about Doctor Who.
24 hours ago, we were all
Oh.
at the pub and we were just chatting about our favorite show in all of time and space. And we just complained and complained.
It was
It's
depressing.
so funny. We're so invested in this thing
Yeah.
that it just is an absolute pain. But just from me, love the show, but I hate her at the same time.
I think like we care so much about the show. It's like when you're being critical of a show that you love, it comes from a place of love, and but also sack Russell T Davies, sack
Julie Gardner.
No, I'm joking. But yeah,
Yeah, I think the ultimate thing with it is just the bad taste in the mouth after the finale,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah,
the moment we
it's
get 2
100% that.
episodes into season 2 and it's like a goat 2 episodes, then I think we'll be loving Russell again and
oh yeah,
you know,
for sure.
loves it.
We
Loves
watched
it.
watched Good Man Goes to War last night,
Oh, yes. Yeah.
and it's
As
so
soon as we came
great.
back here.
I forgot how great that episode is.
It was a
like,
fun 45 minutes.
It was a moment, you know.
I enjoyed the fact that Aiden on your phone, you were just like, oh, all right, or whatever on your phone.
Yeah, I did like a Google pick a number between 9
Oh,
and
yeah, that
13.
was
trigger
fun,
that.
yeah.
I don't want that to trigger that.
Please don't. Well, I didn't say hey.
Okay.
If I said hey, so we're shooting on a phone, my phone, my Google. This.
That one there.
Anyways, yeah, we also Good Man Goes to War, which was very fun.
Oh,
It was great.
It was very, very nice.
Is anyone's favorite moments from a Good Man Goes to War?
All of mine are.
As it should be.
All of yours
Yeah.
will be from The Lodger and Possible Astronaut.
Yeah, correct. You know me very well.
But there's some big moments in that episode, which is cool, and I think we can all agree they were all handled really well.
yes. And we're going to handle some moments today.
Handles.
It's all about moments.
Should we say that today we're finding the definitive top 3?
Cho. So we're all actually. You pitched this to me, so you pitch it to the audience.
Well, I just thought it'd be. We have like a wealth of knowledge between the 4
Yeah.
of us here. Like so much. We've got New Who,
Losers.
Classic Who,
Classic Who.
And Series 6.
and Series 6,
Yeah, we got
Part
it. We
1.
got it.
That I'm very, very curious to see what each individual top 3 is. So I thought we could have 3 rounds where we each say a moment and then we vote which moment wins out of that. And then we go bop, 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 and then we'll be left with 3 moments, the top 3 moments. And then we vote, then we rank those.
Yeah.
And we have a definitive top 3 moments in Doctor Who history. And since it's a podcast and it's going online and it will have a digital footprint, no one can argue that these aren't in fact the best top 3 moments in Doctor Who history.
Yeah, this is science.
This is science.
scientific.
This is
That's how they do it. This is how Darwin did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
What if we genuinely think that our one is the best out of all the 4? Can we vote for ourselves?
You can vote for
If
yourself.
we genuinely
but
do think that.
Absolutely.
If you're the only one that votes for it, then you just look like a fucking loser.
Actually, I think my opinion is superior, you know?
God. And what do we say about the best moment of all time?
It's gonna be a moment.
Oh, this is gonna be so lame. Very quickly. All right, shall we start with number 3 and work our way up?
In case anyone doesn't know, that's from Boom, by the way.
Let's do it. Let's go right to left. Start with our guests. Josh Snares, what is your 3rd favorite moment of Doctor Who of all time?
I am going on the. I'm making this up as I go along.
That's the spirit.
So this is not in order. I'm just choosing what am I thinking of.
Okay.
And I'm going to go. My first one is probably that moment in Arc of Infinity where Nyssa has the gun.
How's that not
Because-
number 1 for you?
Wow.
Well, it could be.
That is a moment.
I don't believe in numbering. This is all just. It's just 3 of things I love.
Yep.
But I think that moment is. I just think it's so funny. People always like, why do you love Nyssa so much? And it's like, it's not so much I love Nyssa. I think I love that scene because it's so out of character for her.
Yeah, right.
It feels so silly. And it's like, I think it's like the epitome of like classic Doctor Who where sometimes the companions just aren't really given the depth. And the writers just write a scene for them no matter what. I think Nyssa's really brave and stuff like that for her to get a gun out and start shooting people. And like, she's like, oh, and she's like running. It's so funny.
Crazy.
It just feels
Wow.
so funny and I love it.
Do you like Arc of Infinity in general?
No.
I thought it was fun because I know it gets shown.
no,
and I was like, I'm here for
yeah.
it. The Amsterdam location film,
Yeah.
fire.
I think there's a really good story in there.
Yeah.
But it's just like classic 80s Doctor Who where it's like, we're going to go from this person's perspective, then it's the next scene, next scene, next scene. And scenes are like cut into 3 and then like slotted out the episode. I just think it's a weird era for
fair.
that. But I do like Arc of Infinity.
They also decided to redesign Omega to look like a fucking loser.
Yeah, like I don't know what they were thinking. But at least they got that dog. Got that big lizard dog.
Big dog in it.
Yeah.
Woof,
Is that
woof.
Omega's last appearance?
Until I take over the show, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
until
God.
Aiden
Yeah, of
takes over.
course.
Big
Aiden
dog.
Green's plans.
Anyways, we don't have a speaker, so we can't hear the sound bites we're pressing today.
I
So
already
we're
knew
just
what it
kind of
was.
like flying by the seat of the pants. It's probably just going to be the dog. 'Cause that's
Dog.
iconic. Crispiest Pro. Your third fave. Hey, girl.
My favorite.
Let's go.
My third favorite moment in all of Doctor Who would have to be in the 50th, and it's when we get introduced to the character that Billy Piper plays, which is of course the moment.
The moment.
Oh, it's a moment. The moment is the moment.
Yeah, it's more of a character than say a specific moment, but yes,
right.
just the moment in general. I think it's up there. I enjoyed that. Billy Piper got the script and was like, "Oh, I finally get a chance to play Rose
finally
Tyler
gonna be a
again."
moment.
And then she's like, "I'm gonna be a moment." That's number 3 for me.
Love it.
Okay.
I love it.
What about you, Aiden Green?
My number 3, which is crazy because it's from an episode that I notoriously hate,
Okay.
from the Star Beast.
Oh!
Whoa.
Okay,
Interesting.
Star Beast. I think it's poo-poo. Poo-poo.
Wow.
And I think Doctor Who is the best show at being sometimes kind of good, sometimes kind of shit. You know, sometimes you're like, oh my God, that was so amazing. Sometimes it's kind of shit. And I think, we had Doctor Who come back with Disney Plus. It was going to be huge.
It was
And
going
we-
to be a moment.
It was
gonna
going to be
be
a
a
moment.
Yeah.
And we started off with David Tennant on a green screen. And that is my number 3 moment.
Oh.
Time. David Tennant on a green screen in the Star Beast. I think is amazing and just encapsulates the show.
Yeah.
Looks horrific.
Yeah.
But at least they tried.
That's beautiful.
I don't think they fucking tried, to be honest.
Yeah.
Con?
All right. I feel like mine's so serious after
No,
hearing all them.
please.
Connor spent half an
are
hour
you
like,
saying
don't
we're not
talk to me.
serious?
I was like, my God. Okay, I picked the ending of Waters of Mars, which is arguably, I'd say, the darkest moment in Doctor Who.
agree.
Because the Doctor decides to save Adelaide Brooke. She then
Adelaide.
unalives herself.
And we're in Adelaide.
And we're in Adelaide. Exactly.
Did you say Radelaide Brook?
Adelaide Rook.
Adelaide Brooke unalives herself because
it.
of the Doctor. And I think it's the perfect ending to the perfect episode. And the impact is just insane. And just the I've gone too far bit and Mood Sigma at the end. Is this it? Is this my death? I love it. It's beautiful.
Wow, that really was a moment.
Thank you, guys.
Incredible.
That's so sweet of you all. Thank you.
So that's the end of round 1. Ding ding, motherfucker. What's the best moment of all these?
Well,
four
we
so
have
far?
to discuss this.
God, this is when it
We've
gets
got
difficult.
Nissa. We've got the moment.
The moment.
We've got David Tennant green
Green
screen.
screen, yep.
And we've got the most perfect ending of any
Yeah.
special episode
Definitely not Waters of Mars.
of all time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could rule out Waters. We have to vote. Okay, so we'll just go along, and after hearing every
Yeah.
single one, you have to make an informed decision.
I enjoy the double meaning of the moment, so I'm gonna have to go with Crispy on this one
Wow, thank you.
Crispy.
That's very
because
kind.
it is a literal moment.
That is
and it
a
is
moment.
the moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
She is the moment.
I'm gonna have to agree to disagree
Wow.
and vote for Waters of Mars. That's
Wow.
really really
So now you're
good.
taking this too seriously.
Wow.
No,
okay.
if I
Now you're boring, Crispy.
I know, but that's a really good moment.
Yeah, that is a good
That's
moment.
like
I thought it was supposed to be.
it's
serious.
a very very good moment.
I misunderstood the assignment.
No, it's
No.
good. It's good. It's a good moment.
That's my vote. That's
Cool.
my vote.
As much as I think The Waters of Mars is my favorite Doctor Who story of all time, and
Yep.
like probably is one of the best moments of Doctor Who of all time. But fuck it, I think Nissa is a moment of culture.
Yeah, it is culture.
It is cultural,
It is.
culturally
It is
significant.
culture.
But
Yeah.
the double, like you said,
Yeah.
the double meaning behind the moment.
Yeah.
No way. The
It's
most.
so well thought.
This needs to win. This
It's
is
gotta
the
win.
number one moment.
It's got to win. All right, so that's got my
Okay.
vote. The
All
moment.
right. Wow.
Yeah, I got to go with the moment.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
god.
It's going to be a
It's
moment.
the man, the moment, Crispy Pro.
It's
upset
smart. It's clever.
everyone.
It's got a double meaning. It's a good meme. So I'm going with the moment.
Everyone's like,
Wow.
you didn't even bring up all 13.
No,
Sorry,
crazy.
folks.
No.
Alrighty, let's move on to round 2, okay? So even better moments.
Oh my gosh.
Rose's next scene in The Day of the Doctor. Josh, what is your number 2 moment of all time?
I'm going to do a serious one. And I think the ending of Name of the Doctor, when
Oh,
you see
mate.
John Hurt for the first time.
Wow.
That is
And I
great,
think
yeah.
it's just a really great moment.
Mm.
And I think it really shows just like building it up to a cliffhanger and being like, I just remember that being like, this is like a game changer. And that the whole year was full of that type of stuff where it was just like, yeah.
And Doctor Who should play more with like cliffhanger endings to series.
I agree.
I think.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking about this before. Yeah.
super good way for like audience retention, get them back.
That
Yeah.
50th year hype wise was like so insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just the night of the 50th was just like it was like
Beautiful.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
But you know what, Josh? You're a fucking dog because that was going to be mine.
Oh, no!
Crispy's going to say theirs, and in that time, I'm going to think of it's going to have to be
Oh,
dumb.
I'm
so
what I
sorry.
say now.
Smoke.
So,
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Josh. I didn't hear all of yours, but mine's going to be the end of the name of the Doctor.
Oh my god!
I'm kidding. That's a very, very good choice. Didn't they film that quite late in the game? Like they
think
didn't
so.
know exactly what was going to happen at the, I swear, maybe that's fan speculation, but I swear that was.
Series 7, the whole production was a nightmare,
Yeah.
so that wouldn't surprise me
That's
in
cool.
the slightest. So
But well done to us for not leaking that ending when all the
Yeah, we were talking
Blu-rays
about
got
that.
released.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a week
crazy.
early
crazy.
on DVD.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Do you want me to? Do you want me to
actually
give,
have a
give,
serious-
I've got,
Yeah,
I've got
would you
a,
like-
I've got a
it gets really
serious one.
funny. I'm just saying something different to
Was it
Josh's.
actually the end of the name of the
No,
Doctor?
it wasn't.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. I'm thinking of one right now. Here we go. A moment in Doctor Who that still gives me shivers down my spine. Was it resolved properly? No, but it was a good through line for the entire era of Peter Capaldi.
Oh.
Was the one moment where
Yes, which one?
where he looks at the camera and you question, did he push?
Oh,
Or did he fall?
that's
Yeah.
Good, that's
And
niche,
then,
I think. That's a
and
nice
then
one.
That's
you know,
brilliant.
there's a whole debate: is the Doctor a good man? What do they stand for?
Yeah.
Are they good to the core, or do they do what's necessary for the
Yeah.
for the greater good?
yeah.
That's a great choice.
And just now it seems that every other episode we get someone looking at the camera, but that at the time I was like, whoa, this era is going to be different, and it was. It was different, and Capaldi is my favorite Doctor.
Goated.
And yeah, I remember seeing that and being like, yeah, that's a moment.
For a first
That's a
episode
moment.
too, with this
Oh.
new Doctor,
Yeah.
to do that is pretty nuts. I love
Absolutely.
that. And like you said, unresolved.
Dark. Yeah, Da Vinci
Make up,
Resolve.
make up your own mind.
But you see,
folks.
here we go. Here's something.
Here's a
That's
moment.
something that I'm happy for all of us to discuss. Like that's fan speculation. You know how Moffat didn't necessarily have to tie that up. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
mad at Moffat
Right,
for not
yeah,
tying that
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
But meanwhile, I'm like, why is it snowing when Ruby enters the room?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got no clue.
Yeah.
Well, you're an idiot for asking.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
but it makes
Lordy
good
Lord.
content because we're content
We're
creators.
currently generating content.
We're always
now.
generating
are.
content.
Why would you
goodness.
theorize something that I dropped hints at for like
Yeah.
8
Idiot.
months?
Are you stupid?
Idiot.
Do you
Okay,
get it?
Cool.
Do you get
get
This
it?
is a fucking boom pod, isn't it? All right. Okay, mine. Well, I was going to go serious and do Name of the Doctor as
Sorry.
well, but I guess I can't do that. So naturally, there's so many good ones. So many. I could do a serious version of this and do 100 moments, but
Yeah.
I guess I'm just going to be a clown and make everyone angry, including in the comments, which is when there's a moment in Doctor Who quite recently where they resolved a massive, long character arc in the most exciting and badass way possible, where they put the God of Death on a leash and walked him into the time vortex.
crumbs.
And death plus death equal life.
Yeah.
Russell
That's
T
mad.
Davies, the mathematician
It
himself.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So I got to say that. I just think that's, what a moment in Who to just shit the bed.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
poo-poo.
Oh, as in, it's still a moment. It's a very talked about moment.
It's a
by
raw-
definition, it is a moment.
And it's also got a dog in it. And you know
It's
me,
got
I
that-
love
it's
it when
got
it's
that
got that
dog
dog
in it.
Got a dog in it.
Little bungee
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of hit me with a moment.
with a serious another serious moment from Connor. I'm going for my second. I'm going from a scene in Dalek series 1 where the Doctor meets the Dalek again. Incredible performance by Eck. Even Nick Briggs on the old mic is fantastic, and I just think that scene is written so well. I watched it happen. I made it happen. I quote that all the time. It's an insane scene. Like, it's brilliant. I love it.
Can I ask, when you do quote it, can you give us an example of you using that quote?
What? Sometime in my life I've used it.
Yeah, what's the silly time that you've used it?
I have a real moment that I've used it, but I don't think I should say it.
All right, we'll move on.
Yeah, I don't think I would know.
Are you being a dirty dog?
No, what?
That's
I can tell you off air.
That's a dirty dog.
Sorry,
Dirty dog.
folks,
got
but
the
I
dirty
just think
dog
that scene, without cancelling myself, I think that scene is really great. Like really, really great. What's
Cancel.
so funny?
Cut the cameras.
Cut
Yeah.
the cameras.
All right, guys. What is the going to be a moment of the round? Josh, what's your vote? What do we have?
Yeah, what do we
Hold on,
have?
Recap.
Yeah, still recap.
Name of the doc.
Yeah, name of
Yeah.
the doctor, ending John Hurt.
Mine was Capaldi.
Oh,
Looking at the
those
camera.
two are so good.
Mine was Sutek
Yeah.
being a dog, a dirty dog, and Connors with Dalek.
Dalek, yeah.
Dalek interrogation.
Josh,
I'm
cast
voting
your
for
vote.
me because I'm always correct.
Wow, that is true. That is
Damn.
true.
Damn.
Crispiest pro, crispy
There's
chicken.
so many good choices. I think just the fact like how serious the like interaction was between the Dalek and Christopher Eccleston was really made me appreciate that scene. So my vote is going to Sutek.
These are all incredible moments.
These are all
including
moments.
Sutek on a leash. They all are moments. Anything's a
There are
moment.
moments in Doctor Who.
Anything's a moment eventually. But I should say name of the doc, considering I was going to say that as well. But I feel like
But you're pissed off at me. You're
fucking,
mad.
I fucking hate you, Josh
Yeah,
Snares.
I knew it.
I fucking hate you.
Leaf is
That's a clip.
bad.
That's a clip.
Yeah. I want you dead. You can use that.
That's going on the soundboard. And the Dalek moment absolutely stuck with me. Like as a child, like that was terrifying. Like
Yeah.
the light that comes up, like of the eye stalk, incredible. I even remember like the BBC trailers of that at the time. But I think you blindsided me with a really great subtle moment there, Crispy Pro. I don't know, because I love PCAP and I really love Deep Breath. And I just think when Moffat gets like funky and dark and ambiguous,
Yeah.
it's really good. So I'm going to give it to that. It's a good moment.
Thank you very much.
So,
Yeah, I second everything you just said. That really did blindside
I am
me
really
as
smart.
well. So I think, and I feel this is the second time I've voted for Crispy Pro. So I'm not trying to be biased.
Crushing.
There's no bias going around here.
Are you two getting competitive?
No, we
No.
wouldn't. We wouldn't.
Well, maybe this is a good moment to address the elephant in the room.
Oh, please come in.
So we often have a conversation about who's the nicest YouTuber.
Oh my gosh.
Right, and now they're both
Cut
in
the
the room
cameras.
together.
cut the cameras.
Cut the
That
cameras.
could be a boxing match here, couldn't there?
Oh dear.
We're charging $30 entry.
Get some pay-per-view going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pay-per-view.
let's
Yeah.
Notoriously, I said Crispy was, right?
yes.
The nicest.
Oh, yeah, it's in like you don't know.
I'm saying,
Yeah, it's in like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't mean that.
I didn't mean it. I wasn't
Which
thinking.
one of it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, let's resolve this. Okay, so Josh, can I give you a name?
Depending on what it is.
So Crispy can be the nicest YouTuber.
okay.
Do you want to be the hottest YouTuber?
Oh, I'll take that.
You take it.
I'll take it.
And then the beef is
Snap.
done and
Beef's
resolved.
done, yeah.
Crispy, you're also a cutie. Don't worry. Cutie pro.
Crispy, fuggliest. Doctor
Resolved
Who.
on the air. No punches thrown.
Yeah.
Wow.
Incredible.
But that works.
Wow.
Are we happy?
Oh, yeah, I'll take it. I'm nice.
Yeah, but like,
I'm nice. I have to.
It doesn't
but-
sound like
but
a
you're
resolve.
focused.
I have to. That's fine.
This is a
Nah.
moment.
Josh is incredibly hot.
You
Let's,
guys-
I'm happy to admit it. I'm happy to admit it.
Good.
And I'm incredibly nice. You see that compliment I just paid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see what Crispy's like off air, guys. Crispy's the guy that you turn the camera on. He's like, "Hey guys, it's Crispy Pro." But like, we were e-scooting to a breakfast spot before,
Oh, yeah.
and he was like, "Aiden, why the fuck don't you know where we're going?"
Yeah.
He literally, we walked in there. He said, "I want an eggs Benedict, please." You fucking idiot. To the
Yeah.
waiter.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you're penning it wrong. And then I grabbed the eggs Benedict.
And threw it.
I threw it.
Yeah, and smeared it.
And you know what I said?
What?
I said, well, you know what? I smeared it. I got the egg, dipped in my fingers, went said like and subscribe on the
Yeah.
on the cafe wall.
There's like
That's marketing.
remnants of Crispy all around Adelaide.
Yeah. But yeah, that's in person. So yeah, we're gonna do a meet and greet, everyone.
Yeah. Get slapped by Crispy Pro.
Crispy Pro. Yeah. No.
Well, I'm glad we had that conversation.
Thank you.
We should have done this podcast like under the covers with our shirts off, like, all snug. Thoughts on the bed pod so far?
Oh, it's
It's a moment.
It's
moment.
definitely
I like
a
it.
moment.
Yeah.
It's intimate.
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
It's a cute idea, actually.
And you let us know your thoughts on the bed pod right now.
Thank
We can do it with no socks on next time if you like.
Whoa.
That'd be a bit crazy.
I haven't seen the frame, so I'm interested to see how it all comes together.
I think Josh has been the DP of the pod today.
Well
Yeah,
done.
that's
Thank you.
our beautiful
Praise name.
DP over
Incredible
here.
job.
Celebrating
trust.
30 years tomorrow.
I trust. All right, let's move on. Let's do the final round, shall we?
Oh my god.
Ding dong, motherfuckers.
So Crispy Pride technically is winning so far because
It'll be hard to beat me now.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
But Doctor Who's winning.
Yeah.
Doctor Who's winning.
Well,
Fucking Sutak, that dog. That dog.
time for 4 more moments.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Josh, what is your ultimate Doctor Who moment of all time?
I'm also going to go serious. And I
Okay.
think this is probably the most important moment in Doctor Who's history. And it's, it feels like I'm actually going to joke, but I'm so
I feel like you're doing a joke.
really.
it sounds like I'm doing
If there's
a
no
bit.
punchline, I'm going to be disappointed.
Is this
I'm
a
sorry,
bit or
sorry.
something?
It's the first regeneration.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, and we haven't even got the full scene like surviving, but most of it survives and pretty shitty quality. But the way it's shot is like really experimental as well, and like it was like during a period where Doctor Who was very experimental and stuff like that. And I don't think the 60s give enough credit for that. Sometimes it looks like shit. Don't get me wrong, but if you had a good director, it looks sick. And I bet when that regeneration was happening, everybody was like, "What the hell is going on?" Because there is no context. Bill Hartnell was just like, "Oh, I'm feeling a bit fucking shit, bro," and then he's like, "Oh, I'm out," and then all of a sudden, it transitions into this random guy, you know, performing transgender operations on illegal aliens in prison.
Was Patrick Troughton like a reasonably big actor back in the day to take over?
Yeah, Patrick Troughton was huge.
Right.
So this is like, maybe I would say like Peter Capaldi. Maybe we'd even say like Shitty Gatwa now. Like it was a stunt casting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
you know,
Like
this
it.
is someone who was really well known. Well, Bill Hartnell was really well known as well. So, you know,
And they were
these-
both like serious actors.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say they were probably on different. I would say Patrick Troughton was probably more respected than Bill Hartnell. Bill Hartnell was like more stereotyped. But we're not talking about the history of this because I could talk about
We
this for
could keep
hours.
going, yeah.
This is
There's
just
a
my
whole
brain.
YouTube channel full of that, which you can
But-
check out.
But yeah, it was a stunt casting, and I think, you know, Patrick Troughton's performance is the reason why the show's still here today. So it is a really important moment.
Wow. So
That's great. Very
was
important.
there actually like no context at all?
Literally, it's just like sound effects and like do 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 do, and then like
Wow.
they transition
Crazy.
back. And it
Have you
doesn't
not seen
even.
it before?
I don't think I've seen I've seen the regeneration, but
Yeah,
I
right,
haven't
yeah.
seen the
Actual
episode
scene, yeah.
Right, yeah.
leading into that moment because they didn't coin the term regeneration or anything, did they? Yeah,
You
There was
don't
just
really
a thing that
hear.
happened.
Yeah, I don't think you hear the regeneration until maybe the end of Patrick Troughton or beginning of John Pertwee.
Wow,
Like
wow.
it was like, oh, I've been renewed.
Yeah.
That's what Patrick says in Power of the Dalek. So
Wow,
Yeah.
wow,
That's
beautiful
hectic.
moment.
That's a huge moment.
Thank you.
That's a big
That's
moment.
really good.
Beautiful
That's
moment.
really good.
yeah.
Well,
Crispy?
okay, here we go.
Fuck me.
Now-
Mate, what are you doing?
One of the best moments in Doctor Who. I'll give a serious answer after this. I just honorable mention to one of the most important moments in Doctor Who history. It actually happened online 12 years ago. And it's called TARDIS doors opening, free green screen elements.
Shut up.
It's
hate
got
you so
48,000
much.
views. Let's read one of the comments. It's on the official Josh Snares YouTube channel. You liked a comment only 4 years ago.
Wow.
Saying truly your finest work, and you're so be proud. And I think there is truth to that.
Yeah.
It is an
peaked.
incredible 7-second video. What's the story behind this?
So I may or may not have made Doctor Who fan films in my youth, and like online, like people would have like 3D TARDISes opening, spinning around and stuff like that, and there wasn't really much of Matt Smith's TARDIS. It was like more of generic or David Tennant's.
Of course.
So I uploaded it to help other fan film creators.
And you have.
Just a hero over here.
Yeah.
I'm a hero. I'm just really giving. That was a sexual joke that I wasn't going to say anymore, so I'm not going to say that. And, you know, yeah, I'm just really great. So, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, wow. No, well, that moment meant a lot to me.
It was a moment.
But in all, my serious answer, serious answer would have to be, I really like what you did with the first regeneration, because that is a important, very important moment that kind of set the tone for the rest of the series. Can I say, I don't know if it's copying you too much, and it could be a contentious vote later.
The second Doctor's
but
regeneration.
we get all the way to Tom Baker down with Connor. I love it. No, I'm going to say it's actually something that doesn't have any lines of dialogue, but it's
like that.
iconic
What is it?
nonetheless. It is, of course, the first ever intro sequence in Doctor Who. The iconic
Wow.
ooey ooh, da 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 da.
Yeah.
That has stood the test of time.
Oh, yeah.
People say, "Oh, what's Doctor Who?" They go, "Oh, it's the show with the Daleks. Oh, it's the shows with those whipping angels, the moving statues." And they go, "Ooey you."
Yeah.
And so I would like to thank everyone that worked on that. Not only the visuals, but the composer.
Who is Josh?
Delia Derbyshire.
Thank you.
It was written by Ron Grainer, and Delia Derbyshire did it.
Who were the
I
Aussie
don't-
people? Were the Aussie people involved in the theme song? Or did I make that up?
Ron Grainer. I think he's Australian.
There is some Aussie connection. I know there
has
is.
to be some
yeah.
Aussie connection.
I could be wrong about that, and I probably butchered the terminology of how music is made because I am not a music person.
Regardless, I just think
You heard the
it's-
playlist
it's-
from last night.
Yeah, there were some bangers in there. ABBA Gold, any day of the week.
Whatever goal.
But yeah, I'm going to say the first ever intro sequence into Doctor Who.
I think
has set the tone.
Do you have a favorite?
Favorite title sequence ever? Series 7A. Dinosaurs on a spaceship.
Oh, brilliant pick.
You'll know
Likes
the
that
7B
green.
sim.
Yeah. Give me those Instagram
Instagram
filters
filters,
every
yeah.
day.
It really is weird. It really does look like they just graded the stuff that was already
Yeah.
there rather than going back to the original stuff.
Baffling.
I think they did.
That's what they did.
Because can you just chuck your code in here for me very quick and then
Oh,
not
yeah.
look at what's about to come up as
Okay.
we do it? In the spirit of what you just did to the one and only Josh Snares,
Yeah, here we go.
I think this is a massive cultural moment of Doctor Who. And we just need to sit here and bask in its glory for a second.
I'm so excited. Oh wow, the first ever TARDIS noise. Oh, that's really good. Oh wait, what's this?
What's happening?
Oh gosh.
No, it's my time to leave.
Wow.
Who's this?
The Taylor Swift parody.
This is Look What You Made Me Who. Taylor Swift
Nice.
parody. 7 years ago with 83k views. And
Yep.
you've liked it yourself.
I liked it myself.
That good.
I liked
Hey,
it
if you
myself.
don't like your own videos, who will?
That's true.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Surely not that new.
I know why I
Big
was
job.
casted. There was controversy.
Hit it.
I'll be the
Go on,
actress.
do live. Go live.
I don't know the lyrics. Filming yet. I haven't
Doesn't
started
it?
filming yet, so not to worry.
Ready for the
Most insane new Doctor Who debut. Never knew quite what this show could do.
Anyways, that
It's a
went
tune.
on for a bit too long.
Look what you
It's an
made me
absolute
who.
tune. But that was a tune, Crispy Pro.
Thank you so much.
But no, my actual number one moment isn't that. It is actually, we'll go serious. Okay, my
Yeah,
first
right.
serious one of the
Ooh.
day, so
Wow.
you know it's real. And I
Okay.
always say it's my favorite scene of Doctor Who,
And it's got
Yep.
to be real.
and it's got to be real. Yeah. It's when Sutek rips open the time vortex.
Oh my
No,
days.
it's not. End of Time Part 2.
Oh.
The Doctor and Will find themselves stranded on a spaceship.
Yeah.
And as they look
Beautiful.
at the world below, they have a really powerful, moving conversation where Bernard Cribbins gives his best performance as Wilf. Cries, breaks down. It is super emotional. The please, Doctor, don't die. That whole
Yeah.
bit is
Yeah.
so moving. And then we have the whole moral with the gun. And Murray's score, I think the piece is called A Lot of Life Behind Us or something, is really beautiful. And I just think, I love just two old dogs that have been through a lot of shit
Yeah.
and just like being like, this is fucked.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's such a good scene, especially like I feel like the end of time. It can be like pretty fast paced, but that was like it was a moment.
Yeah.
Where they just sat down and talked, and it felt very real in a show
Yeah.
about
Fucking
Sure.
cactus.
monsters and dogs on leashes.
Sorry, I shouldn't say cactus. That's racist, isn't it?
That is racist,
Yeah.
so we're not saying that.
You're done.
Cancelled. But yes, that's my vote. Amazing. Beautiful.
Well
scene.
done.
Connor,
My final moment.
this better be a joke.
So no, it's not. I didn't understand the assignment.
He didn't do a single joke. Not a single goof or gag.
A
You
single
always say
gag
you're a
moment.
comedian.
Give us a goof.
Well, and comedians risk jokes, and now I'm going to do it now with this final pick.
Oh,
okay.
no. You're going
Maybe
to
we
get
should-
cancelled.
No, goodness me, I could get
cameras.
cancelled. No, I picked all serious. I'm afraid. I'm going to end it with the ending of Journey's End.
Whoa.
That's a lot of end.
Whoa, that's
Lots of
One sentence.
endings.
So many
The alternate ending with the Cybermen jumping up.
No, I'm more talking about the scene where they're all around the TARDIS, all the companions. We have Sarah Jane there. We even have Captain Jack there.
Who?
Martha's there. Donna,
guy.
Rose, Jackie.
The dude.
It's go. And seriously, the score, I just looked up here, Song of Freedom that plays
Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah.
And they're taking Earth back and they're carrying it with the TARDIS.
Bonkers.
And it's like, you really do feel the weight. And it's like, before cancellations, I should say as well, of some people in real life, it's like you're really looking at these people like, oh my god, these people feel like my family. Like it's just just all of those years that we spent with all these characters, we all love them, and it just works, and it's so emotional, and that score is beautiful. And Earth returns back home. Everyone has a party on Earth. It's great.
crazy.
It's a beautiful moment in my opinion. I always get a little bit misty-eyed when I watch it.
I love that scene. The Earth flying through space. Like I just can't take seriously. The TARDIS being like, I could travel Earth through space.
Well, it
But
carried
that's
a
like
dog,
Russell.
Sutek.
Yeah, it's so like it's literally
Jeff
the most
Plastesic
Russell
line.
line
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
It's like if it's always emotion over making sense.
yeah, which isn't a bad.
Which is
angle, it?
fine.
Yeah,
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
I make zero sense. What is this podcast?
I make emotion.
I cry.
It's gonna be emotion.
Anyway, it's gonna be emotional. Shooty's doctor. It's gonna be emotion.
Start crying again.
Alrighty, let's. Okay, so we'll do best moment out of these 3 moments, and then I guess we look at the best moment. Sorry, these 4 moments, and then we'll do the best
You're like,
moment.
I'm just cutting Connors.
Fuck the Earth. And then we'll get the best one of each round and get the best moment. Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay, so this we just had first generation,
First generation.
The first title sequence.
a lot of life behind us, 2 old dogs, and
End of Journey's
Earth
End.
flying through space.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, more the characters in the TARDIS, but
Yeah. That's
the
the
Earth
highlight.
is getting thrown through space.
Yeah.
Josh Snares.
I'm going to choose yours, Aiden. That's such a great scene. I love that scene so much. So I'm going to go with that.
Cool.
Okay. This is tough, especially amongst friends,
Decide.
peers, colleagues.
Pick me.
And enemies.
Would you just call me Pygmy? Wow. This is really tough. This is genuinely, we've had a serious round.
Yeah.
I'm abstaining from my vote because once again, much like my YouTube career, I just piggybacked off Josh Snares. So I am going to, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going with Connor.
Wow.
I think that's a brilliant
Thank you.
scene. And it
Thank you very
really
much.
did resonate with me. It's the most series finale of series finales.
Yeah.
And while I don't agree with the Earth being dragged by drag the Earth.
Drag her.
The dragger. I just think of the people on Earth like, oh my fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
But I think that is a beautiful scene, and the score is great. And there's no real dialogue in that. Everyone's just smiling and
hugging.
It's
Martha spikes the lens with a smile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
true, yeah.
And then it pans over to Capaldi, and he's there looking at the camera too. Yeah. I'm gonna vote for Connors.
Fair.
Thank you.
Look, I'll be honest. I would vote for my own, but I am going to vote for Josh's
Thank you.
because I think it is very, very important.
And we're best friends. We voted for each other.
We are, yeah. We've gone from enemies to frenemies.
Enemies to lovers.
And then, you two get out of the bed. And Josh.
Leave the cameras.
Yeah, obviously very important moment in Doctor Who, and it just we wouldn't have the show without it. You know, it would have just been cancelled, or you know, if they didn't get it right,
yeah.
different show wouldn't still be here. So huge moment. Connor.
It always sounds like I'm just like copying what you say, but like, yeah, we wouldn't have the show without that. As much as I do love my moment, I feel like, yeah, it's like that wouldn't exist without it. So, and I wouldn't even thought about picking the first generation, so regeneration. So yeah,
That's why we have Josh.
I'll give you that for being clever and thinking outside the box, the big blue box
Podcast.
So
check that one
shout out.
Shout out, Gary.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Josh. So
Lovely. So, what
So that
do we
wins.
say about the first Doctor's regeneration?
it's
gonna
a
be a
moment.
Oh, please. Chuck me on a landmine and call it a day.
Oh my word.
So do we remember what? All,
Yeah.
What were the first?
Yeah.
two?
The first two were
One was the Capaldi scene.
the other one was the moment.
The moment.
Oh yeah, and the moment,
Yeah.
and the moment,
The moment.
of course.
And then the first moment. The first
Right.
The first regeneration.
Yeah.
Okay, crikey.
Take a shot every time we say moment in this pod.
This is too much.
Gonna be a moment.
Too much for me.
Josh Snares.
I choose
You-
Billy Piper as the moment
Yep. I like it.
because it is the moment.
It is
Yeah.
the moment.
It is the best moment.
It is like the most black and white answer. to this
dictionary
question.
definition.
Yeah.
I can see where this is going to go.
Like, it's not even up for debate. Like that's just what it is. That is
Yeah.
the moment.
Oscar, feel free to pick your own here.
Yeah, no, it feels very, very cheap. But yeah, I'm going for the moment.
Yeah.
2013 is the moment.
I'm going for 2013 is the moment as
Yeah,
well.
cool.
Yeah,
What a moment.
2013's the moment.
There we
That
go,
was a
number
moment.
one.
Can't
was a
believe
moment.
So the biggest moment of Doctor Who is the moment.
There you
Billy
go.
Piper as Bad Wolf is the number one moment of Doctor
The
Who of all
moment.
time. And to be fair, there's not a number two moment. There's only been one moment.
There's only
There's
ever
only
been a moment.
Can't beat it.
Well,
It
guys,
was
that
a
was a
moment.
lot of fun.
Wow. Who would have thought the moment would have won the best moment in Doctor Who?
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm really glad we all figured this out together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was huge. Thank you both for being amazing, just as
thank you.
friends, and it's great to see you both in person.
Of course.
We love you. You're very special. We miss you.
Yes, and you're very supportive and also very generous. So we appreciate you both.
it's
And nice and hot.
Nice and
nice
hot.
and hot.
Thank you.
Well, I'll say I'll upgrade it to friendly, sexy.
I'll take it.
There we go.
Whoa.
We're going huge. This is crazy now.
I'll be all sappy and I'm so thank you guys for coming
Yeah.
away here.
Oh, no. Please.
Like,
yeah.
like having like online friends, it's like you're talking online and stuff like that. But like as soon as you see each other, it's like we've known each other forever.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that we built a little like friendship group together and we get along so well. And it's nice to see Australian Doctor Who creators like working together, and it's nice. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was going to write this in
you
your
all.
car, but I didn't have room. But yeah, thank you guys for giving this little podcast. Thank you for helping us, this little pod,
Yeah, thank you.
giving us a chance and actually believing in us. It's really cute.
Absolutely.
That's my favorite moment.
Oh my
Stop.
God damn. It was a moment.
Wow.
It was a moment.
Crispy,
Thank
your
you for
turn.
the support.
My turn to I would like to say a few words. I was gonna be like, all right, everyone, cut the shit.
Please, say a few words.
Doctor Who's the worst. No, it is genuinely very nice. I'm grateful to have met both of you last year.
But not
I'm
me.
grateful to have met Josh yesterday in the flesh after many moons of knowing you.
Yeah.
And it's cool that we can hang out in Adelaide.
Yeah, baby.
It's very nice. It's cool. We're gonna film a bunch of stuff, so this is not the
Yeah.
last you'll see of us.
Unless you've watched everything before watching this.
And then this is it.
True.
yeah.
It's
Then
joke.
this is
it.
how it
And then
ends.
this is how
That
you
was the
end it.
peak of your day. So, but yeah, awesome, guys. Thank you very much for listening and watching, being here. Check out all the other stuff we got going on. And it all will be linked down below probably because Aiden is good and will remember to do it.
Do you guys know the
He
song?
never does.
Yeah, I know the song.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have to
sure.
sing. We have
We
to
could
sing.
harmonize.
Connor and I
I
will
don't
be
know if I
back
can.
next week to do the space planet. The Space Museum.
Space
You
Museum.
got me so
That actually
worried
sounds
there.
pretty fun.
Well, I'll say my opinion for next week. Thank you very
Ooh.
much. All I can say is it's a fucking moment.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Aiden and Connor's podcast.
with Crispy and Josh Snares
Doctor
too.
Who reviews in Adelaide.
Yeah.
Doctor Who reviews.
Yeah.
That dog in him.
Got a dog.
And that
Got a
suit
dog.
tacky.
Post credit scene. Say whatever you like.
All right,
Um,
so I'll just get you. I've got Josh's BSB here. If you want to
Check that out.
out.
Josh Snares lives at